everyone, I'm Katie Bertrand, owner of So Cute by Katie in Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss one of our videos. And today we are going to be making cloth napkins. Got all kinds of variety here to show you. Different patterns. They're super fun and reusable and earth friendly. First I have holiday ones. Got some super cute 4th of July fabric. And then I've got some super cute, I really love this. This is just summery and fun. A floral print with these cute baskets. Got some other flip-flop ones, great for sitting by the pool or for your outdoor patio. Kind of a kaleidoscope print. And today we're going to be working on our barbecue print. All of these fabrics I got at Hobby Lobby, in case you're wondering where they came from. And you can even make a matching hanging towel topper to match your napkins. So just wanted to show you a few designs that I had. And to get started, you will need to make 4 napkins. You need a yard of fabric, and you'll need some coordinating thread and your machine and an iron, because it's going to be a lot of ironing. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. So to get started, you want to take your yard of fabric and you want to cut it into 18-inch squares. So depending on how many napkins you want to make, just figured 4 would be a good starting point. Some of my sets I've been making sets of 6. So you're going to cut a square 18 by 18. So we've got an 18 by 18 inch square, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the corner of your fabric and putting right sides together, you want to fold that corner. I do have my iron here. I've got my ironing top on my table here. Now I'm just ironing this so it'll stay folded on the screen, but you want to take and just fold your corner together, right sides together. I like my little trusty hem gauge. And you want to measure 1 inch from that point. So 1 inch from the point. I'm going to go ahead and put a pin. Now I don't necessarily pin as I do this. This is more just so you all can see it. And I know this pattern on my ironing cover here is kind of okay. So we have 1 inch from the point of the fabric to the pin, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the sewing machine. Get this a little closer here. Take this over to the sewing machine. We're going to stitch from the folded side, but we are not going to stitch all the way to the other edge. We are only going to sew to the halfway point. So just eyeball it. It doesn't need to be exact, but just about halfway. And when we turn this, I will show you the reason for that. So what I like to do is I stitch from that folded edge to the halfway and then just reverse to be done, and then cut our threads. So I'm going to go ahead and take that over to the sewing machine now. And I'll just stitch right from the edge to the halfway point, and then I'll reverse. Okay, now that I've stitched that, I want to cut this point off. So we're going to cut our fabric, and now we have a nice straight edge. You're going to do that to all 4 corners. So we'll do that one more time for you. So right sides of your fabric together, we're going to fold this edge, matching up the point. And I'm just going to kind of finger press this. If you want to iron it, you can, but I think it kind of slows you down a little bit. And then I take my hem gauge, kind of mark right that 1 inch from the point of the fabric, and put a pin there, take it over to my machine from the folded edge to the non-folded edge, only to the halfway point, and then reverse back. trimming my threads, and now we're going to cut off this point. So now we got a nice straight edge. So now I just want to show you, see your edge right here is going to be open. So you can see that stitching is just to the halfway point. It's not going to be all the way to the other edge. So in this project, we do a lot of pressing. So that's why I have my pressing board on my cutting table. So what you want to do is get your napkin, and you can use a point turner, but I just use the end of my scissors. Be very careful, don't push too hard, because when you use the end of your scissors, sometimes you can poke through the corner there. But you just want to kind of push out your corners here. Just like this. Okay. Go around to, oh, I need to trim that one. Go around to each of the 4 sides and gently just poke out the corners. Get them nice and pointy, nice and crisp. Just gonna poke that in there. And then my last one. Okay, so now we're going to take this over and we're going to press. So if you hold this, you can kind of pull your, get this over a little bit. Take your ends and hold it tight, and it will just kind of stretch out. So you're going to want to take your iron and just press across. And you'll do that to each of the 4 corners. Turn it, kind of pull your corner out, it'll fold down. Press. And then once you get all 4 corners done, or 4 sides, okay, so what you need to do is, now that you've got a crease here, you're going to take your raw edge and fold it under to that crease to fold it a second time. So now you've got a nice finished edge in here. And then press. And as you get to your corners, you will now see why you did not stitch those edges, because now you can take that and tuck those under, because if you stitch all the way to the edge, it does not make a nice smooth point. So I'm going to press this, but you kind of have a little flap, and that's about how much you're going to turn under. So let's see. So you're turning under about a ½ an inch. So on your corner, we've left it open just like this. But you can see it's nice and turned under. So if you fold this up and then fold it up again, you're just gonna fold that under. But as you go around to each of the corners, get this one. You take your iron and just press. But you'll be able to see, like I've got one side done here. I want to show you that closer up. See, one side's already tucked in. Now I'm going to be able to just take this and tuck it under. Now I'm not using any pins. If you feel like you need to use pins, go right ahead. I'm not a big pinning kind of person. I think it slows me down on some projects. Sometimes you need them and sometimes you don't. But now you can see you've got a nice crisp corner, you've got a nice mitered corner, and everything, you've got all your finished edges. I'm going to go ahead and set that one aside. I'll grab one that is pressed. So this one is already pressed and ready to go. So we're just going to take this over to the sewing machine. my napkin has a pattern to it. So I want to start at the bottom of the napkin. If you don't have a pattern, don't worry about where you start. I'm just kind of making my starting and stopping point the bottom of my napkin. So I'm going to take it over to the machine and I'm going to just top stitch right close to this edge right there. So let's go ahead and do that now. You want to make sure if your sewing machine has a feature to keep the needle down, go ahead and turn that on. So when you get to your points, you can turn it. So I'm getting right to that seam in the corner, needle down, and then I can, my presser foot pops up a little bit. If you may need to manually lift it and turn. Just going to top stitch right along that edge. When I get into that mitered seam, I'm going to turn it, leave my needle down and turn it. I'm just kind of keeping this straight as I sew. Keep it nice and smooth. Everything's been pressed down, so I don't really need any pins. And right when I get to that seam, I'm putting my needle right down into the seam and then I will turn. And last side. You can do a couple reverse stitches and you're done. Trim all your threads. Want to make it look nice and neat. You can go ahead and press the entire napkin, but now you can fold it up. Put this over here. Give it a little press. Oh, hold on, I'm going to fold it this way because that's the way I want to read it. Get my threads off of it and do another little quick press. And now you have your cloth napkin. Now I just love this print because this would be super cute to make a whole set. What you could do is make an apron, like a barbecue apron to match, and then napkins, and then if you wanted to use some of the fabric to trim a towel or make, like I did right here, one of these types of towels that has the topper that flips over your oven door handle, that would be super cute. So this would be really fun just to make a whole kind of kitchen set, like maybe, you know, for a gift for somebody, or if you're going over to someone's house, a little hostess gift. If you do any type of personalizing with either embroidery or vinyl, you could always monogram your napkins as well. So that would be an excellent idea. So they're just really fun. Sometimes I think about using my cloth napkins just for holidays, but I just thought that, you know, all these cute prints that I see at the fabric shop all the time, I never know what to do with them, and I just someone was talking about cloth napkins. I was like, you know, I think I'm going to make these, and now I've got some for different holidays. I can make them for different seasons, for different occasions, and it's a great gift idea. So I really hope you have enjoyed this video today. I hope you'll get out there and make a set of napkins for yourself or friends or family. I would love to see pictures if you want to post that to us. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook. And you can also visit our website at SewCuteByKatie.com, and you can join Katie's Sewing Club. It's a monthly membership where we work on a project a month using commercial patterns and teaching you more detailed sewing. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for joining my video today.